that means we can Darkness Crystal. So this could be one of the most epic games. I literally noticed that I cannot draw this card in like any of the games, and I'm like, how do they draw this sheltered every time, bro? And now, oh yes, it's ours. Let's gain life, exile it, and now it's part of our Darkness Crystal forever. Oh yes, oh I think they highlighted it. They know it's ours. This one gives 2 mana, right? 2 mana, sure. That also means that we get such a nice discount on everything. Ballad could be nice, but I honestly want to steal some. Can we steal something really cool? What do you have? I don't need to cast it. Whenever another elemental enters, isn't cast, enters, deals tons of damage. Can we? Wait, this is 5? 6? Guys, come on! How can I not do this? So with 0-point Ballad... Wait, what? If X is 6 or more, return a creature put into a graveyard this way. Oh my god. Oh no. It's exiled with Crystal. Oh, I need to change it. Okay, guys, you can change the card. I wanted to play it for the stealing creatures, but it's a little bit awkward, you know? Okay, jokes aside, we can get some of it. What do we get? +2 additional counters. Not bad. What do you do? Nothing. That seems amazing. So I think we'll just get the crystal going. Okay, listen. When you try new cards, sometimes things like this happen. I never played it together with Crystal, to be absolutely honest with you. But yeah, this should be just Day of Black Sun. I wanted to be fancy, you know, to keep things fresh. Guys, very often we try new cards because obviously, like, if you want to be most efficient, just copy meta deck. Like that's the whole point of meta deck, to just win the most. But we're trying some cooler plays here. Let's go for this. And honestly, so far it's going decent. We can get our cool, whatever. I mean, this is better. We can cycle cards. We don't reuse elementals. So let's go. This will be our 3/5 to drop. I mean, we could just kill it. You know what? This is I'm sorry, my hand is just perfect. And blue mana, we can. This is kind of hilarious. So we will just... Yeah, let's go. Okay, this is so silly. This is actually so silly. Even our opponent is kind of impressed. Oh, we don't cycle. That's fine. So let's go for 3. Now it's ours. We suck it to the crystal. The soul is ours. And we can, of course, swing. Even harder. This is such a fun game. Have you ever seen Elemental deck dying to own Ushering Rekindled, taken from the Darkness Crystal with 2 counters? This is actually so fun, and we also have the core, which can be a creature too, so we can push like 9 damage on the next turn, or I think it's 10, because it's a 4/4, so it's 10. But we'll see, we probably won't go for this play. Of course, we can also just, you know, sweep the board if we don't like it. This is kind of nice situation, so we force opponent to kind of fight you on board because you are winning, and when they overcommit and spam, you know, all those cards into the board, then you sweep and they lose anyway. So that's kind of how you want to do it. I've seen it. Oh, they want to kill my crystal. What? This is monstrosity. Let's go for 2 mana. I mean, we have some big plays. Do we sweep? Well, not really. So it shouldn't matter, I feel. Let's get the black mana anyway, but I don't think we'll use it. Maybe you can cycle a card. Let's see. Like, I think land is okay, but maybe we can get something better than this. So we could kill this guy and force more damage. Not bad. Or take something from the Darkness Crystal. Oh, no. Yes, okay. If we use the Sanctuary, it's good. There's no point in attacking, they will just block, and if we add a double attack, well, then it actually would make sense. Never mind. Not important. Let's see what they will do. Honestly, we will win in a different way, probably. We'll force them to overcommit on board, and then we start sweeping. When they kill the Darkness Crystal, we still get the extra creature, which forces even more plays from their hand. So I'm not really paying attention to small, like, cheap damage. I think we can just outvalue them completely, you know? But we'll see. This could be a very interesting game because they are trying to play a longer game, and so are we. And they have creatures that are kind of the target of our evil shenaniganry. It's the word. So this, man, look at this. They just sculptured this display. I wonder what they're doing. Twin Flame Travelers. If a triggered ability of another elemental you control triggers, it triggers additional time. Very, very cool. There is a chance we just kill it, but then we don't get the cool thing from the crystal. It seems they want to kill both core and the crystal, which is a very good play, honestly. Okay, so they want to double kill. How much do we care about the core? I think we just take the creature. Do we have something cool? Like, this is so huge. This will force them to react. Well, I mean, let's see what they will target. I have no idea. What is the target, my friend? Maybe they target core twice. You never know. Never know. Yep. Let's go for this. I'm sorry, Chris, but you did your best. You actually did quite a lot this game. That's a 9-5. Of course, Annex uses this core, but it's not the biggest deal. Right now, they're kind of losing on board against their own elementals. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I think this is so cool. So, how do we deal with this? We definitely shoot the sheriff, this guy, and, well, now we actually have some power in this board. That's a 9-5. Oh, this is hilarious. They cannot withstand their own deck because our elementals are better than theirs because we get those counters. So we are literally winning mirror with the same creature even. And 9 damage is probably way more way more than they want to take. Sorry guys, sometimes I just cannot speak. And we'll go for the Annex and deal even more damage and draw more cards. Yep, this is the safe block. And they probably need to lose, well, maybe they want to take the damage. Oh no. Oh no. What is the emote for this? I think I do apologize. Our opponent is playing a pretty cool deck, going for the longer game, so, you know, I appreciate it. That was really close game, and we won with their own champion. Alright guys, so let's start with good old Heist to steal some badgers, because you know how I always know that the badger is in the deck? You check the forest, and if they have forest, that usually means it's a badger. We had a little bit of banter at the start of the game, so we will continue it. And we are pretty good at killing creatures. However, because we are playing Rise of Sozin, yes, you play deck that dies to playing removal, we will play removal until you learn and switch the deck to something that actually plays magic. The reality is those decks are so one-dimensional. Basically, you know, you just play creatures until your opponent runs out of removal. If your opponent doesn't run out of removal, you run out of creatures and you scoop. That's it. Of course, Hydra is pretty darn good because we plan to kill it. So they will get some extra value from it. I'm really thinking about Annex. How much damage they can push on this turn, on the next turn. I think we'll go double Rise of Sozin, which means that our turns will be incredibly tight. So I still think we can drop Annex so we get some extra cards, because as you can see, our Shuffler experience is literally basic lands and Rise of Sozins, and that's kinda what we are rolling with. And we plan to win, despite this monstrosity of a draw. Believe me, we have cards between 0 and 6 mana. Alright, for example, this one, that's a pretty good one. So now, I think, even though I would love to drop the crystal, you know the drill, it's always a bad idea. So we will make a demon, and this demon will be sneaky, because we probably will have to sweep it on the next turn. That's my expectation. So I don't think we'll use it for too long, it's mostly to save us 4 life, basically. We'll see how many turns we can tank. You know? I tell you, man, I think this is the moment to just sweep. It's a little bit too much. I think we have to. So we swing for extra damage. And you can kind of see that you cannot spend basically 1 turn without removing creatures when you give your opponent like a full turn. And will have our opponent is a little bit spamming those nices. We definitely will have a little bit of a struggle. Against what? Against our lack of demons. We still have sanctuaries. I wasn't sure if to include them, but because we have things like Heist, but I decided that we will. Double talent, but it's a different talent. Alright. I mean, this is not super scare alone. And we can try to steal something. Okay, we have options. And the lands continue. I still need some swamps. Alright, we need to make an actual decision. I'm thinking about the Hydra. Honestly, in this situation, it might be even worse than Badgers, guys. Can you imagine a situation where, oh, you had one. Oh, thank you. Now it's mine. Our opponent is nicing in the background. Let's see if the World Wagon will be such a pain. Okay, kinda normal rest. Alright. So we hit pretty nicely, honestly. They do not redraw this card, so they legit lost the card. We have one more sweeper, don't forget. You know what? We will play the land. I want the Darkness Crystal, but do we have one more turn? I don't think they will kill us yet. But man, if we get Virtue, this is such a good set. We can get extra mana from it. Listen, I'm greedy. Call me the Greed Lord because I'm taking all of this. Nice. The idea is that we are stealing opponent's creatures, but you can see in standard it's like you are basically getting killed on every single turn for 7 turns in a row. So dropping this sometimes feels like a miracle, but when you drop it and untap, well, suddenly it feels so much better. And our opponent kinda missed. They should attack. This was their only turn. Now we can ramp. Well, the idea for the deck is simple. We are killing their creatures and stealing them for our own enjoyment. This shouldn't kill us, I feel. They didn't really have much. So, you know what? We'll go with this. Do we need a demon? We will lose it later. So I think we just take a little bit of damage. And we discard, because we don't know those 2 cards. They can be some, some sneaky plays there. How about Curator? Oh, you wanted to exile those creatures from your graveyard? Well, not gonna happen. And you can see we can burn so much mana that this Overlord really helps us. The World Wagon, the best card of the deck, safe at the top of the library, so you cannot discard it, you cannot counterplay it, just pure magic grandmastery. Guys, whenever you are playing against this card, just hide the best card at the top of your library. It's safe there. See? You are learning some mythic tricks here. I cannot believe they actually got it. I was looking for this card. Let's go for this one. We can still push some damage on this turn and potentially even try to win. We didn't hit removal, unfortunately. So this is interesting. We can push 4 damage. I think that should be a kill. So if we go Sanctuary, we put counter. I think that should be lethal. Our opponent didn't nice in the end. This might be cover, so we'll probably keep the lanterns for now. This is incredibly good draw, because I kinda didn't want to waste the lanterns. Removal might be a mess. This could be Dimir, but it could also be Zultai. Okay, this is actually really good for us. You know what? I think we can do you think they have creatures? They probably should have something. So for now we go for this. We absolutely need upkeep stop, because we need to hit the third land, no questions about it. And we need to drop Annex very quickly. By the way, I'm playing both Tomes and Annex because it feels like Annex is a little bit, like you will miss on some games and it's hard to play the game without some card advantage, especially if you meet a non-aggro deck, Other decks also have some, stock ups or something, and then you kinda cannot really fight their value. With Tomes, you get life gain and you also get more ways to hit those extra cards. So I'm pretty happy about it. This is Zultai, but a different one, so I kinda like it. Do we want to draw as many cards? In honesty, I think we go for this. This is a good play. It doesn't seem like one, but it is. But I know it doesn't. Because this pressures them to kill this main phase, probably. I guess on our turn also works. And let's see, I would love them to not to. Okay, so with double cornucopia we cannot raise them really. We kinda need to outvalue them. It seems they're going for removal. That's a cheap one. Okay, that's fine. We still have another one, so we can be a little bit wasteful. It still cuts our mana for the rest of the game, so you know, there is some downside to it, but I think with our though we should be okay. I really hope they don't play the pulse, the Maelstrom pulse, because that will kill both annexes, so I'm taking a little bit of risk. Some Golgari decks play it, it's a good card, but majority doesn't, so I'm taking the risk. Talent is kinda nice for us, doesn't do anything here. I mean, we need to get them to 0 cards. I think we need to get Heist. And we have a lot of that cards, so we absolutely do not care. They don't seem to be playing Graveyard like at all, so I think we will just draw with Lantern. Yeah, those chapters won't make a difference probably. I need to get some new cards. Oh, a swamp. Oh, I wanted some swamps in my life. You know what, let's scry, because we will probably use the Annex. That's exactly the card. Honestly, I think we should add, because I think we have 2 of them, and I'm considering 3. They're pretty darn good. We don't have a play, but I guess we can draw a card. Do we steal a card? I think in this situation it's better if opponent has nothing. See ya. Bye-bye, Oko. Banned. Banned. We can get 1 drop, but we don't really use those. Right, we'll take some damage. Do you hear this sound? Is it still not fixed after over 1 year? I mean, there's no time, right? There's no time. Yeah, you hear the sound of Annex on every permanent. It's been here for over a year, this bug. Alright. Sorry about that, but you know. Small indie company. No time to do those things. Alright, so what can we do? What can we do? We definitely want to go for the Demon. They will deadly cover up and get what? Probably Heist from our deck. That's actually not great for us. We could also drop Sozin, extract something, and go from there. There is a chance this is removal, which will be a big deal. Oh man, I think I will go Demon, literally because I fear this might be removal. They have something, but it targets anything? There was no creature in the board. So that's a weird card. I don't think they bluff. Do we? Okay, we got... getting life gain is massive here. I still need a few more lands, guys. Like, I feel that unless we have 7 lands in a hand, like, my daily is, like, not complete. Like, I feel off. Alright, we're on the draw because we are unfortunately the worst player. Like, I got super outplayed here by our opponent. You know? And unfortunately, we are having a little bit of a slow opening here. However, that being said, we have removal, you know, that exactly doesn't hit exactly this one creature from this deck. So it's going great. And, you know, the Lantern is always a little bit awkward to me. Because, like, you cannot really win Cavaro matchups without sideboard cards with decks like this. So you either put, you know, multiple sideboard cards into your main deck and hope that you win, you know, you draw them, or you kinda, let's go for this. We can still kill the challenger. That's good. Let's do it now so they cannot draw cards. Or you just, you know, include multiples and kinda try to cycle. I like lanterns because they don't really hurt you. You can get the card back at any point. And sometimes you can still get the card while exiling the one card from the graveyard that you care about in like non-cover matchups, you know, the matchups where they use 1-2 cards and they don't super focus on it. Our opponent is slicking, you know, with some shots. And we will see how it goes. I have no idea. I actually have no idea. Oh man. I don't think they will go for Slick Shot yet, so I will still go for this play. Obviously not perfect, but we do what we have to do. Ballad is here for fun, because it can steal a creature, you know. So I kind of felt that it fits the deck. You know, if X is 6 or more, which means you only need to pay 6 life, which is not ever a problem, you can get the card back, which is cool. That's also why we are playing a bit of life drain in this deck, with crystals, tomes, and virtues. Let's see if we are... Guys, are we already dead? That's the cool question of Standard. And we got outplayed. Can you imagine the same game when we were on the play and we could just Heartless Act it? Okay, let's pretend we are on the play. This dice. And they scoop. Oh, I'm on the draw, sorry. Okay, guys, I will explain you everything. Nothing really happened in this game. Unfortunately, I had to rope this guy to absolute oblivion. So I will, you know, just show that we are here. Because there were so many noises from my neighbors, I literally needed to stall the whole game. So Talion, if you are watching this, I'm sorry I had to. Alright, so we are in the end step. So Disappear is of course triggering. Now we can kill Shredder on 1 mana from the core. We're kinda trying to be efficient here. That means we don't get the trigger from the Rat King, and now we can kinda play. Honestly, I wouldn't mind not seeing this creature for the rest of the game, but we'll see what our opponent will do. We can kinda chill here. The alternative is to Heartless Act and go for the Tome. Okay, 1 damage. We can keep taking 1 damage a turn. Our opponent needs to commit way more than this. Okay. Oh, I feel bad. Oh, our opponent is getting smorked here. So you can. Do you want to sacrifice your Sephiroth for Sephiroth trigger? They don't. They don't. We can draw cards now. The end Sephiroth from the deck, and that's probably the last thing you want to see in your Sephiroth deck. Oh, it feels so brutal, man. Oh, they had double Rat King. Okay, this is interesting. Oh my god, this. Oh, the Dirge. But Sephiroth is no more. See ya! Your deck just changed. And of course we are drawing with the Tome. We have a lot of mana, because, you know, we have this core, so this accelerates us since turn 3, and we kinda can combine it nicely with Hex. Like, I always love playing 1-drops whenever we have the core or something like this. Okay, let's see. Okay, Shredder and the Rat King. That's kinda interesting. That is kinda interesting. We can beat it. So this is the end step already, but we don't have removal, let's just draw. See what we get. I'm thinking about Ballad. That would be pretty cool, but I'm not sure if we can get it. So, we take 3 damage, our opponent has no place, and then we kill Shredder or something. We could also set up the Tome. I thought about keeping the mana, because then we can block with the core. But I think getting 2 cards a turn is just so much better. Alright. Let's see. Swing. Just a little bit of a swing here. Rat. Our opponent wants to use this? But... okay, 2 damage, sure. Those creatures have really high value, but are not very good on their own. We have some non-basic, so this Demolition Field will hit at some point. Probably our Sanctuary, because, you know, that's the one we have. We can... okay, not the best... oh, wow. Swamps and removal. Removal is good, swamps not so much. That's why we have the Tomes before we get to those annexes. We'll kill Shredder and Rat King probably, but we still have some time. Right now they cannot attack easily because of the core. Shredder, I thought about playing this. This is kinda cool card. Whenever this equipment enters, attach it to target creature you control and they can sacrifice permanents. But only once. That's a very cool card, honestly. I like it. Let's see how they should go for the token, because obviously we don't want to remove any of them. Yep. That will deal a little bit more damage. Let's see how they attack. They attack with Menacer. So this is a 4/4. We could get a free trade here. Not bad. We know that there's not much they can do about it. I will try to be a little bit efficient. We have all this extra life gain from the Tome. So, you know, those are just free trades. And they need to still sacrifice something. Yeah, I think so. I think so. They might get the rat, but we'll probably just make a stop or something. Let's see if they want to play more. Yeah, this is something we have to kill later. They get the token. And they're keeping the Rat King. So I think this is the moment to hit Shredder. Where it hurts. They already lost something, so this triggers anyway. Now we can... let's get this. So this is a cool trick. I learned it in Historic many years ago. You always draw with the Tome that has less counters, because then you can double draw on some of the turns. We'll get Ballad or something like this at some point, as you can clearly see. And well, let's be honest, this is pretty darn good for this turn. We ramp, And we Sozin. Sozin, rise, my friend. Unfortunately, we won't hit the Rat King, they will play it. But our opponent doesn't have too much right now. And you always keep this tome to basically gain 4 life whenever you want. If they ever get you to lethal, you can tap it for 0 mana. Sometimes it's different if you expect an artifact removal, but, well, honestly, even then, usually you go for the one that is, with less counters. And, oh, now Annex, now we don't need you. What is the card? No white, so no Rise the Past? Yep. Our opponent had pretty miserable experience. Right, it seems that we're against Azur's Control, which is definitely not our favorite matchup, for our creature stealing crystal deck. That's probably the least favorite we would ever want to see. Yep, definitely. Like, it's not even a maybe. Like, I kinda built this deck knowing that this matchup is kinda close to unwinnable. Because, like, your whole deck is only focused on creatures. So, yeah. That's honestly game. Like, we will play it out. But I'm pretty sure the game is lost at this point. You can still sometimes win if you hit very quick Annex and or Tome, and they have like a bad draw, they miss counter spell, something like this. At this point, they will probably counter everything we will ever play that matters. So we'll play like 3 or 4 turns. I think that's a loss. And, we kinda gave away this matchup to kill the creature matchups better. And especially with this draw, like, with this draw, even Mono Black would just lose anyway. Because you kinda need Annex for this. Mono Black generally has a really bad matchup against blue control. Because they just counter your Annex, they can kill your 3 creatures that you will play during the game. You don't have Liliana, which was always a bit of an issue at least. And, here's that. However, our opponent is actually helping us as much as possible. Thank you, that's my bird. Wait, wait, it has synergy with the counters? How does it work? Put counters, then draw. Oh no, it's based on X, not amount of counters. I thought that if we get the counters, we can sneak the Cardo. But, still, it probably won't go perfect for us. We can get the bird, but that's kinda it. We could Rise of Sozin, they probably want to counter it. Yeah, I don't think there's any chance, but it was kinda funny. We stole basically the only creature from their deck, I feel. So, I mean, they know about the crystal, it's not like a surprise play. It's literally like the only thing we can do in this board. So, what is the game plan? Well, to have some fun before we scoop, like, honestly. Control... If you play control against something that is also control but doesn't have blue, generally you will win, because you have counter spells and you can just remove the most important parts of the deck. So the only way to lose is if you mess your draw, you don't get no more lives and 3 steps ahead, you're on the draw and they drop something weird, and this kind of thing. Let's get the bird. It's our bird, so it can die to Helix and life gain our opponent even more. Yep, we have nothing. Oh, get lost. Alright, that's probably better. Oh boy. Oh boy. Listen, I'm serious about this bird. Oh, it's exiled. No, it's not. Now it died on our side, so it wasn't exiled. Guys, we are just a bird enjoyer at this point. They have literally single creature in this whole deck. To be fair, they probably play 2. Usually in those decks you play 2 or 3, but I think 2 is like the best one. Please don't kill my cool virtue. I want my bird. Give me my bird so it can be a juicy 3/3 if I hit 2 maps on it. But you can see that the matchup is kinda unwinnable, because they will just can't counter the cards that matter. Usually it's only Annex, and for all the demons or whatever, they just kill it normally with removal. Give me the bird. As long as I have the librarian, I'm a happy person. On the next turn we can hit for 1, guys. I mean, it's only 18 turns and they are dead. So that's the current. This is the current ongoing game plan for this match. The Fervent. So this is the time for Revelation already. They can bounce it to their own hand, which means they will get the value from it even again, and then what? Or they can kill and bounce the virtue, it depends on them. I would probably edit this part because, nothing is happening. Come on, not the bird. Not the bird. We need it to actually try to win the game. Okay. I'm not activating. Oh my god. Oh, the draw is so painful. You know what? How about sweeping the board? I think there are still too many creatures. Like, I need to see less than 0. Yep, that's exactly it. At this point, you kinda lost the game. So I'm considering, should we even play? Okay, guys, I need to just, point out that we didn't die to creatures, just to... Oh, it's toughness. I played with Day of Black Sun too much. Yeah, our opponent absolutely has this game. This is not the matchup we really target, so yeah, not really a surprise. Alright guys, so here's the deck. The outro will be short because the video might be late, so I need to, wrap it up. However, I will tell you the most important things. Guys, I really tried. It kinda makes sense. You steal a creature, it fits the deck, we steal with Crystal, we steal with Heist, we steal with this. I couldn't find more cards, no Outrageous Robber, that's not the type of deck. So yeah, this should be Day of Black Sun, like no questions about it. You can even cut one Rise of Sozin and just go either 3 Deadly Cover-Ups or Days of Black Sun, because sometimes, you need to sweep early. I think 1 extra Heist would go a long way. But it's a fun deck. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you to all the Patreons, channel members for supporting the content so we can make more of it and have silly games and get those elementals on our side as today. So really thank you guys for this, and yeah, that's kind of it for today. Hope you had fun and see you in the next video.